a few days later, we all went over and chipped in and started cleaning the house, getting ready to move in. My mother and so as we were cleaning the house, we started finding money, lots of money. There was big jars, containers of money, of change. So they got a hold of Louis, and he came down, and there was change, bottles and bottles and bottles of change, all hidden, and we'd move the bed, and there would be a big bottle of change upstairs along the wall, hidden in the closet. There was change all over. So they didn't take any time to even take all that money, bills. And Louis made a joke, well, this should take care of the back rent. And the way it looked at the change as a kid, it looked like there was a lot of money, which there was. So the more we cleaned, the more Mom cleaned, the more stuff we found, just odd things, like something was going on there. Something bad was going on there, not illegal, but spiritually bad. I mean, just the whole thing, the whole dynamic of the house. So we had moved in, and we started noticing things that were happening. Things that, as kids, we didn't take to really think about it. Like we put a bottle back then. You didn't have plastic. You had bottles, and they were heavy bottle Coke bottles. And we would take it, and what happened is we put it on one end of the table, and because it was so cool, that we put it on one end of the kitchen table, and we put it down, we'd step back, and that Coke bottle would slide to the other end of the table and stop. And then my sister Rosie would take it, put it on a corner, let it go, stand back, and it would move across the table again. So it was turning into like a game for kids. And my mom started acting strange, like something was taking over her. Woman never drank a drop in her life, and she just, something started to seem like taking over her. She started acting different, she started drinking, and that wasn't my mother. That wasn't my mother at all. It was, things started acting strange with her. Things started acting strange with my brother. Things started acting strange everywhere in the house. And one day my sister Rosie went to throw something, a piece of gum or something, playing around, and she threw it, and it stopped right in midair, and it made a complete stop, and it went in the other direction at an angle and hit somebody that was standing at the stove. And we both looked at each other and couldn't believe how it just went through there, stopped, and went into another direction. And my father was an iron worker, so he'd come home on weekends, and when he asked if there was things going on, if we noticed things in the house, and we said, Dad, there things move by themselves, there things go through the air, things are just not right. And he'd come home on weekends, and he went upstairs, and I remember one time he went upstairs, and and laid on the bed.